Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? El día de hoy les traemos un super video. Es una práctica simulación de entrevista para ver qué tan preparado estás. No hemos colocado ningún tipo de subtítulos. Actúa como si ya estuvieras en la entrevista. Pon mucha atención si puedes entender todo y sobre todo si tienes la capacidad de responder en voz alta. Recuerde que durante tu entrevista tienes que responderle al oficial en inglés. Entonces estos videos resultan formidables para poder practicar. Si de repente te trabas en algo, sigue practicando con el contenido que tenemos aquí en YouTube y también recuerda que ofrecemos un curso en nuestra página cursosconfernando.com. Este curso tiene más de 50 clases en un orden específico. Te vamos llevando desde lo más sencillo del proceso de ciudadanía hasta lo más difícil. También hemos repartido la información en diferentes módulos. Por ejemplo, tenemos el módulo de las preguntas cívicas, el módulo de lectura y escritura, preguntas personales, N400, definiciones y hasta te ayudamos a aprender el juramento de lealtad. Podrás descargar audios y transcripciones de cada una de las clases como apoyo para que puedas aprender mejor la información. Así que ya sabes, si te gustaría tener la mejor preparación para el día de tu entrevista, ahí está nuestro curso en nuestra página cursosconfernando.com. Si este video te resulta útil, recuerda dejarnos tu like, suscríbete para que no te pierdas ningún video que viene en el futuro y deja tu comentario qué otro tipo de videos te gustaría que hiciéramos para ayudarte en tu preparación. Muy bien, vamos a la práctica del día de hoy. Mucha suerte.
Hi, my name is Officer Rodriguez, and today I will be conducting your citizenship interview. Can I see your permanent resident card, your passports, and a valid ID, please? You can hold them up so that I can see them. Okay, you can put them away now. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear and affirm that the statements you will give and provide today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay, you can put your hand down and you can take a seat. Now I'm going to have to take your fingerprints. If you can place your right index finger on the fingerprint scanner. Great. Now your left index finger on the fingerprint scanner, please. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to take your picture. Just pay attention to the camera. One more second. 1, 2, 3. Okay, great. What is your full legal name? What names have you used in the past? What changes will you be making to your name? Can you please confirm the name as you would like it to be? What is your date of birth? Where were you born? How long have you been a permanent resident? And how did you become a permanent resident? Are your parents U.S. citizens? Were your parents married before your 18th birthday? Are you married? What is your spouse's full legal name? How long have you been married? Have you ever been divorced? Is your spouse a U.S. citizen? Were you ever married back in your country of origin? Do you have any children? How many children do you have? Are they your biological children? What are the last 4 digits of your social security number? What is your height and your weight? What is your phone number? What is your email address? What is your current address? Spell the name of the street, please. How long have you lived at this address? What is your previous address? What do you do for work? What are some of your job duties? How long have you worked at this job? When was the last time you traveled out of the United States? Where did you travel to? Who traveled with you? How many times have you traveled out of the United States in the last 5 years? How many total days have you spent outside of the United States in the last 5 years? What is one thing you plan on doing if you become a U.S. citizen? Okay, now we are going to do the civics test. I'm going to ask you 10 questions. You will need to answer 6 of them correctly. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. What is the supreme law of the land? What is freedom of religion? We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? In what month do we vote for president? What is the highest court in the United States? What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Okay. Now you're going to pay attention to the tablet in front of you. you're going to see a sentence on the screen. Please read the following sentence out loud. Okay, great. Now on the same tablet, using the stylus pen behind the tablet, please write the following sentence on the tablet in front of you. The White House is in Washington, D.C. The White House is in Washington, D.C. The White House is in Washington, D.C. Okay, great. You approved both parts of the interview, your civics test and the reading and writing part of the interview. Now I'm going to ask you a few questions. You just need to answer yes or no. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen? Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Do you now have or did you ever have a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country? Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution? Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes? Have you ever not filed a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident? Have you called yourself a non-U.S. resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident? When was the last time that you filed your taxes? Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in any other location in the world? Have you ever been a member of, or in any way associated with the Communist Party, any other totalitarian party, a terrorist organization? What is communism? Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government by force or violence? Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion? Between March 23, 1933, and May 8, 1945, did you work for or associate in any way with the Nazi government of Germany? Were you ever involved in any way with any of the following? Genocide, torture, killing or trying to kill someone, badly hurting or trying to hurt a person on purpose, forcing or trying to force someone to have any kind of sexual contact or relations, not letting someone practice his or her religion? No to all of them? Were you ever a member of, or did you ever serve in, help, or otherwise participate in any of the following groups? Military unit, paramilitary unit, police unit, self-defense unit, vigilante unit, rebel group, guerrilla group, militia, insurgent organization? That's no to all of them. Were you ever a worker, volunteer, or soldier, or did you otherwise ever serve in any of the following? Prison or jail, prison camp, detention facility, labor camp, any other place where people were forced to stay. Can you tell me what a prison or jail is? Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization that used a weapon against any prisoners threatened to do so? Did you ever sell, give, or provide weapons to any person, or help another person sell, give, or provide weapons to any person? And what is a weapon? Did you ever receive any type of military, paramilitary, or weapons training? Did you ever recruit, enlist, conscript, or use any person under 15 years of age to serve in or help an armed force or group? Did you ever use any person under 15 years of age to do anything that helped or supported people in combat? Have you ever committed, assisted in committing, or attempted to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason? What is arrested? Have you ever been charged with committing, attempting to commit, or assisting in committing a crime or offense? Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense? Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or rehabilitative program? Have you ever received a suspended sentence, been placed on probation, or been paroled? Have you ever been in jail or prison? Were you ever in jail or prison back in your country of origin? Have you ever been a habitual drunkard? Been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution? Sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics? Been married to more than one person at the same time? Married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit? Helped anyone to enter or tried to enter the United States illegally? Gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling? Failed to support your dependents or to pay alimony? Made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States? And can you tell me what gambling means? Have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading? Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States? Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever been ordered, removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever been placed in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings? Are removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings currently pending against you? Can you tell me what deportation is? Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces? Are you a male who lived in the United States at any time between your 18th and 26th birthdays? Okay. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? What is an oath of allegiance? Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction? Okay, great. At this time, I'm going to recommend your application as approved. Congratulations.
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo te fue con la práctica? Si este video te resultó útil, no olvides dejarnos tu like, suscríbete para que no te pierdas ninguno de nuestros videos y también si necesitas más ayuda en tu preparación, considera nuestro curso en nuestra página cursosconfernando.com. Ya sabes que si tienes tu entrevista esta semana, te deseamos toda la suerte del mundo. Si no la tienes aún, aquí seguiremos todos juntos trabajando, incluyéndote a ti, para que llegues bien preparado para ese día tan importante. Nos vemos en el próximo video. Chao.